What's up, everybody? Happy New Year. I hope it was a wonderful one. I hope everybody's holiday was wonderful. I'm here with my new setup. It's not finished yet, but I decided now is the time. I can at least make a video with this cool background that I have here and the lighting. I still need one more light to make everything complete, and I have a desk coming. I have so much coming. I can't wait, but I figured let's make this video to start off the new year. And I figured what better way to start off the new year than to reflect on last year, on 2017. Because for me at least, 2017 was one big lesson. I learned so much. It was just such a crazy year. By the way, my dog is on my lap. There's Luigi. So if you see me doing this like I'm doing, it's because I'm petting my dog. I learned so much in 2017, and I figured why not make the first video of the new year about what I learned. I haven't really made a list of things. I can just come off the top of the head because I don't script these videos at all. I just kind of turn the camera on and start speaking. And I can think of a couple of things off the top of my head that I learned this year that are, I think, are very valuable and have changed me as a human being. So, number one would be, these aren't in any particular order, by the way, that getting rid of people is okay. Even people that you care about, family members that are just toxic or adding bullshit to your life, for lack of a better word. Those people, it's okay to get rid of. It's okay to get rid of people that you care about. Whether getting rid of them means loving them from a distance or just straight up not speaking to them anymore. It's okay to keep people where they should be. And it's okay to look around you and see, is this person adding value to my life? And if the answer is no, then they have to go. That's one of the big lessons that I learned this year. I don't think I would have been able to accomplish all that I have accomplished this year or last year had I kept shit people in my life. I think that's one of the biggest things, because now I have a bunch of people that genuinely I don't see on a daily basis, but I have a bunch of people that are behind me and support me no matter what, won't make me feel guilty about anything. And I think that's important. It's important to know your worth enough to get rid of those people. And that brings me to lesson number two. I learned that I'm worth something, and I learned that I should love myself, that I have to love myself first in order to be successful in anything, in a relationship, a friendship, in business, in music, creatively. If you want to be successful in life and lead a good life, you have to love yourself first. Nobody is going to love you the way that you can love yourself. And while I think I'm still working on this, definitely, it's definitely a daily battle. I learned that treating myself better helps. Treating yourself better, not just physically, but mentally and emotionally too. And I think that all ties in with getting rid of people that aren't serving you in any way. And when I say serving you, I mean whether that be emotionally, they're not bringing anything to the table as far as positively. Somebody who always makes you laugh. Whenever you leave that person's presence, you're like, wow, I feel so much better. Those are the people you gotta keep around. Somebody who motivates you and just makes you want to be a better person. That all ties into, loving yourself. You gotta love yourself in order to know that you're worth so much. And I think that that's what helped me continue, and what is helping me continue on my health journey, my diet, and I've lost 23 pounds. I haven't been this weight since I'm a teenager, to be quite honest. Or maybe not a teenager, maybe since my early 20s. Since I was like 20, which I'm 28 now. So I haven't been this weight in like 8 years. And I'm only going to keep getting healthier and keep getting stronger and keep feeling better. I learned that I can't be successful if I'm not healthy, because being physically healthy means also being mentally healthy. So I learned that treating my body good is key. And that's for everybody. Anybody who's got a dream, treat yourself. Treat yourself better. That's how you should start. Just start treating yourself better. And that's another thing. I learned that people's opinions of me and my decisions in my life don't matter. And they shouldn't matter. And they shouldn't hold any weight in my decisions and why I make certain decisions. And again, while I know I have some work to do still, I made a big leap this year, and a lot of people are still looking at me like, damn, you're crazy for making this huge transition and change without knowing what's on the other side. That's fine. And at first I was afraid of what everybody would think of me. You know, people thinking I'm crazy to stop everything that I was doing to pursue this dream. Everybody, you know, thought I was nuts or irresponsible or foolish, whatever it was. And in me not caring and saying, okay, you can think that way, but I'm still gonna do what I set out to do, and I'm still going to take this road and this path, it's actually caused people to become on board with what I'm doing. I learned that the best thing that we can do in our lives is not listen to other people, especially when other people are being negative. That's a huge lesson that I had to learn. All of these lessons I had to learn the hard way, and I've learned that learning things the hard way is the most effective way, unfortunately. I wish it wasn't, but it sticks, you know? When you learn things the hard way and you go through pain, you realize, I don't ever want to feel this way again. And I'm going to ensure that I never do. And it's just, I don't know, I just had a huge awakening this year, or last year. I feel like a new person from the person you guys met this time last year to the person I am now. It's just been such a change for the better. And my eyes are open to things. And that in and of itself is huge, and it's a lesson. But another thing that I learned in 2017 is that I have the ability to achieve anything that I set out to. Even if I don't know how I'm gonna do it, I have the ability because I'm alive and because I'm human. And that is the biggest message with this channel, with my podcast. That's the biggest message that I wanna spread to everybody, is that if you are here right now, if you have the eyes to watch this or the ears to listen, then that means you're alive and your heart is beating. And as long as your heart is beating and you're here on this planet, you have the ability to achieve anything that you set out to. I started out this year lost completely, and in some ways I still am. But I began this year not knowing where the hell I was, what I was gonna do, like just all the pieces and debris spread out on the floor in front of me. And I had no idea how I was gonna put everything back together. And while things still aren't fully back together, and I won't pretend that they are, I actually have a vision of the molding that it's going to be, and you know, what shape it's going in. And I'm just so incredibly proud of myself for that. I just want all of you guys to know that whoever is going through a tough time, whatever the situation is, you can pick up the pieces. It's possible, as long as you believe in here and in here, as cliche as it sounds, that it's possible. It is. I promise you, I'm living proof. I'm nowhere near where I want to be as far as career-wise or in life, but I know where I'm headed, and that is huge, because there are so many people walking through life like this with blinders on, and they don't know where the hell they're going and what they're doing. They're just kind of living on autopilot, and I'm not, and I'm happy because of that. So I just want to drive home that I can and you can achieve whatever it is you set out to achieve, no matter how big you think the goal is. I had no idea how I was gonna plan a album release party, but I did, and it was a success, and it was amazing, and it was a highlight of the year. I didn't start this year out with that being a goal. Yeah, just so much has happened. And that's another thing. I learned that my music is good enough because I say it's good enough. Not because some label executive at Sony or wherever tells me that it's good enough. And if you're a creative person like myself, that is one of the biggest things that you need to understand. Other people's opinions do not define you and your worth business-wise. And I learned that it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what L.A. Reid's son thinks of my music. If he thinks, oh, you have a nice voice, but you should get somebody else to write your songs. True story, he told me this. It doesn't matter that he feels that way. And what matters is how I feel when I'm writing the music and how you guys feel when you're listening. And I've also learned that I should always look at the positives. So in that example, he told me that basically I shouldn't write my own songs. I should get somebody else who writes better to write my songs. But that I had a good voice. So to me, that's a win. L.A. Reid's son told me that I have a nice voice, that he likes my voice. Hey, that's awesome. So I learned to look on the bright side of things and take each thing that comes my way with a grain of salt, but find the silver lining no matter what. And I think that had it not been for the people in my life that I kept in my life, I wouldn't have been able to do that. Had it not been for me treating myself well and putting myself first and learning to tell people, no, that's not good enough for me. And again, I still have work to do, but now knowing that I have the control to do that in my own life, it's liberating, it's freeing, and it's not scary at all. What's scary to me now is going back to the way that I was. That was scary, the way that I was living, because I was emotionally, mentally breaking myself down, and now I can do whatever the hell I want. I could turn this camera off right now, hop on a plane to Zimbabwe, and go feed the hungry if I want to. We are not bound by our situations. We are not trapped. Nobody is trapped. That is a huge lesson that I learned. I just hope that you all can take something from this video. I know I'm rambling. I also learned, last but certainly not least, I learned about a new culture that I had no idea about prior to doing this. You know, this YouTube channel has opened my eyes and heart to so many things that, quite frankly, I would not have been, not that I wasn't open to it, but I would have not have been exposed to had I not started doing my reaction videos and meeting all of you guys. And I learned that I can actually make a difference, and that you guys make a difference in my life, and that community and connection is so important. I learned how to say I love you in Tagalog. I learned about new talent and new foods and music and people and I learned about typhoons and that Manila is the capital of the Philippines. I learned so much this year from you guys, and I just want to thank you all, because this time last year I had set the goal to hit 1,000 subscribers, and to have exceeded that goal 17-fold as it stands right now, being at over 17,000 subscribers. It's just incredible to me. I would have never guessed if you would have asked me last year when I started making these videos that I'd be here right now making this video telling you guys thank you. I would have been like, holy shit, future Tori, that's crazy, but I don't believe you. So I just want to thank you all for this incredible year. It's been wonderful. It's been up, it's been down, it's been upside down. It's just been a year. And I see so much potential and opportunity in 2018. We're all starting with a clean slate, and I hope this year is just that for you. A year filled with new beginnings, starting over, making things better, learning from our mistakes, and just spreading love and positivity to anybody that we can. That's what life is about, and that's what I think this year should be about. So I'm gonna stop speaking now, but I love you guys very much, and I do see a lot of changes happening for this channel. Good, hopefully. For me, it's good. I'm not gonna stop doing reactions, so don't worry, but I definitely have some ideas brewing, so look out for that. I love you guys very much. Happy New Year to all of you. I will see you in the next video. Stay real, stay smiling, and stay wonderful. Peace out.
We gotta understand that everyone's got a point of view. We cannot get an opinion unless we walk in every shoe, and that's just impossible. Everyone's got their form of truth, so many different religions, but there's only